outside, still outside. I just still outside, still outside. Tame Impala, Tame Impala, stay outside. And I'm still outside, I'm still outside, still outside. Let's get right, 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 let's get look at new scenes, I open my life, I'm such
Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. I think I gotta do this. Gotta join the call. Gotta accept that. And pause that. Check, check.
Oh, look at there. Your browser switch is still there from last time. Haha.
I'm
Can you hear
here
me? Can you hear
for
me?
it.
Mic check.
I hear you. I hear you. I gotta make this enlarged. That way it actually shows up correctly. Okay, we're back at it again. We're back at it again. Let me go to portrait mode. What's poppin', yo?
Not much, man. How about yourself?
Yeah, another day, a new design.
I got like 5 different things I gotta work on, so I'm like, all right, knock out the storyboards, and then let me go ahead and get to animating.
True story.
Also,
What's
you'll
up?
be happy to know I started looking into Nomad a little more seriously.
Okay, okay.
I kind of have a sketch that I plan on modeling, so I'm gonna do the guy that you sent me. I can't remember his name. I have his video up
Drug
right now,
free?
but um, yeah, Drug Free Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and follow a tutorial and see if I can model something.
All right, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
It'll be like a hobby thing though. I'm not on a timeline for it, honestly.
Okay. I was gonna say if you're gonna do live, I could jump in there too, 'cause I need to brush up on Nomad. Not gonna lie.
Well,
It's been a while.
well, it's not that I wouldn't. It's just I have to figure out how to get my iPad to stream to my freaking. You would think you just AirPlay it and then you can use it as a screen, but no, it doesn't work like that.
Bro, use this program that I use. It's called Mirror 2 or Let's
Mirror
View.
2.
One of
Let's
those
see.
will work for you. That's what I'm currently using for my stream.
Is it like a well, I guess what's the is it a one-time
Nope.
purchase sort of thing?
You don't have to purchase it. I haven't purchased it. I've just been using it. You can purchase it if you
Oh,
want
nice.
to, but you don't have to. And that's a benefit.
Hold on, let me pull this up in the stickies real quick. Put this in my sticky notes,
No problem.
cause I need that. Need that like yesterday. And you know what's crazy? It used to be native. I didn't used to have to do that. That's why I'm kind of mad. I'm like, yo, what is this?
You know they have to get their money from you. What's up, Chase? What's poppin'? Thanks for joining in on TikTok. I'm gonna get to sketching in a second. I'm just trying to make sure all my screens are set up properly.
Okay. Streamer
There it is.
softwares.
I was like, there's an echo somewhere.
And now what was it called now?
Mirror 2, like TO.
Mirror 2 and the other one?
Let's view.
Let's view. Gotcha.
Either of those will work for you for streaming your iPad to the computer. I should have made coffee before I jumped on stream, but we're here now.
Oh, I mean, you can always put the BRB screen up and gonna make it.
Nah, we here. We're just gonna stay hydrated by sipping this jug of water.
There you go.
Oh, wait a minute. Is yours still on? Mine is not. I gotta reset you back up. Okay. Oh wait, no, it's because I went to the wrong drawing one.
Yeah, I have. I love the CD thing. Okay, so here's the thing. I was going to do a overlay very similar to yours, like something like that was decked out. But I've had a few people, like my more like consistent viewers who actually pop in and interact with me, are like, I don't really need all that. I don't think I like it. I think it's nice to just kind of see your work. And they said maybe a VTuber, but you don't really need all the bells and whistles like that. And everybody's been telling me that.
That's fair.
And I've still been tempted to just make one. I'm like, I don't know, but I kind of want one though.
I mean,
kinda want an
like,
overlay like that.
this is just like this is the same thing that I have on my desk for my mat. So like I just have both of them at the same time. Like where is it at? I usually have it just like rolled up around next to me. But I think I moved it last time because I was like, hold on, I got you. I'll show it to you. But like, I have a desk mat that has the same design on it. Here it is. Okay. So all I did was take this mouse pad mat that I have, and I just cropped
Wait,
that.
I gotta put on ad break. Crazy.
Oh man. Wait, you're on ad break? I made you a mod.
I don't know how.
Yo, thanks for the sub.
Evan, you did not say that. You actually, you're not the only one I'm referring to, though. And welcome. How you been?
Alright.
Okay. I see you now. I can see you now. Show me the mat.
Alright, hold on a second. I gotta start the shared chat. That way both our stuff comes up together. There we go. Alright, here we go. Boom.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, there it is. Share chat is on. Got it.
So this mat that I have, my display is literally a mat that I have. So
that's neat.
Thank you. I took it. I was like, you know what? I already made the art. I might as well use it for something. And this is where I am. All right, let me get this window. Share, screen share. Oh, it's because I did the picture-in-picture one. But what I need to do, how did yours automatically connect? What did you end up doing?
I didn't change the browser source. As soon as you went live, it just popped up.
Oh wait, so you just used the browser source and it worked?
Yeah, I did a browser source and I used your streaming page, and then it's literally the browser source on the pop-up window. After I popped into the stream, I copy and pasted that into my browser source. So as soon as you went live, it just popped up. I was like, oh, well, there it is.
How did you get that to work? So mine, I had to just go to your stream and do a pop out, but if it could do it automatically, that would be great. Like,
I don't think it does it automatically. I think I lucked out, if I'm being honest with you.
Dang, that's crazy.
I didn't change it from the last time, but when I checked the source for it.
Oh, there it is, right there.
Oh yeah, you found. Yeah, I was gonna say if you didn't change anything, it should just be there. It might just be a matter of a layer or something.
Yeah, I have to rescale it. It's like it's huge. All right, there we go. All right, we're about to get back into this. Sorry about that, everybody. What's up, Diego? Welcome in on TikTok.
So, Ebby, what you up to?
What's up, Gojo? What's poppin'? I think I was trying to figure out what I was trying to do with this. I started sketching this last night. Like, I was gonna go live, but I made a mistake. I had like some melatonin Mios.
Oh yeah, you you was out like a light. No, today was a pretty intense training day for me. I did it's like chest and tri day, and
true story.
I might have overdid it. So I honestly, like, it was weird. I was trying to take a nap and I couldn't, man. My body just wouldn't go to sleep, so I just rested. I just sat there, just contemplating. And then I was just like, dang, you know what? If I keep going like this, probably not gonna work. So let me just get up. And I got up. I was like, I really don't feel like working still, but I bet if I stream, I would. So that's what happened. Ever since video editing, I gotta do these videos for this month. I'm trying to finish them before the end of this week. Oof. Would you say that you're in a crunch time situation?
Sounds like crunch.
Still got some time though. It's 21, May 21st. You got a little time, but. I'm gonna be real with you. I just want to make a crescent moon. That's all I want to do.
Oh, so no crunching. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say Abby's usually pretty responsible.
Okay.
Your stream times though, we got to talk about those because you usually stream like sporadic. You know, you never know when. You just kind of get one. You get the hey, it's time for a stream, and I'm like, oh, Abby's streaming, but I do something right now, or I'll be on the phone, or I'll be applying for jobs and stuff, trying to lock in.
My thing is, if I get the notification, I just open it, like just to help
Yeah,
the
I do
numbers
that.
out. I'll just open up the stream, and I'm just like, yeah, don't talk to me. I'm lurking, but I'm. I remember I was out one time. I forgot who went live, and I just like opened up my phone. I'm like, oh, they're live, and I think I was at a bar, and I just said, okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna open up their stream. I'm like, you gotta support where you can.
Oh, I'm so close to getting this.
So I think I wanna.
Yeah, there it is.
What's up, Dev? Welcome to the stream. This is like the only thing I wish. What's up, Legion? I wish that TikTok had like a feature to where it would actually just show like, oh, this person just joined the stream, and like it would be so much better. Because all my other things let me know, like my text to speech lets me know when anybody joins the stream. I may not know where they came from, but I know that they joined.
Damn, that crescent moon go kind of hard. I need to get my multi-stream set up, but I feel like I get overwhelmed. So that's why I'm sticking to like one or two. I did a multi-stream one time. I streamed to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And I don't know. I kind of wanted to play music while I worked. It didn't feel the same. But I just needed to set up my audio channel to where I could hear the music and other people couldn't. Because I didn't want YouTube to just take my stuff down.
So I listen to like a mixture of things. So like I'll find like a playlist that has royalty-free music, and then I'll just play that.
Gotcha.
And like it's usually something that I'm like, yo, this is actually a vibe. I would like listen to this. Like even the outro that I play when I'm streaming, like it's an AI cover of Kanye West. What is it? 1 second, I'll tell you. Praise God. That's my outro / intro song, and it goes hard. And I haven't been flagged for it. Knock on wood.
Nice. He said AI question. He's running away. The duck is backing up. That's so funny.
Bro.
Well, Ebby, at a certain point, AI is going to be implemented into like everything.
All I'm saying is, go ahead. My bad.
It's just one of those things where there's going to be a time where we have to adapt regardless of how ethical or unethical it is. I mean, if we're being real, I've been saying this all week. I think the ethics of the society we live in is questionable at best, and I don't have faith and goodwill out of people's choices. I got faith in people's intent. I do think people intend to do well and make the right and ethical decision, but their choices often show otherwise.
So so here I will throw out my caveat, okay? The songs that they have made have been really cool because it's a song that I already enjoy. And I found out from 50 Cent, because someone did like an old school version of his song Mini Man. And like I didn't know this was a thing until I heard it. And like he was like, yo, this is the wave. And like the next thing I know, that song went from being on somebody's profile to being on 50 Cent's profile. And I was like, oh, 50 Cent was like, I like this, so I'm going to take that. And I was like, that's fair. And his thought process was like, yo, this is a way for my music to reach a group that hasn't actually had a chance to hear my music. So like if you're not a person to listen to rap, if a country version of his song dropped, you might be like, "Oh, yo, this actually sounds pretty good." So I thought that was pretty a different
Yeah,
way
but
to
you
look
know,
at it.
I don't know what the music version of Cinephile is, but a lot of people ain't living like that. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, how long do you think it'll take people to realize like some of the goated samples and some of the songs they heard from like the 2010s and 2000s come from like classic or come from hits? You know what I mean? Like,
Bro,
are there
I hate
actual?
it.
I know there's a crowd of people that do follow the samples. Like, I'm a
Hmm.
sample guy. If I hear something and I go, nah, that ain't no 2020 sound. They got that from somewhere. Then okay, like I'm gonna look into it, and then I find a whole new genre of music that I didn't know existed every time I do that, right? Whereas like most people will go, don't nobody care about no sample. I have friends like my age, like don't nobody care about this sample, man. The song just slides, and I'm just like, it slides because of the sample. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like I've listened to people, they've taken a sample from a song, or they just took the whole song, same beat, everything, nothing changed, and rapped over it. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's like taking a cup of water and like pouring it in mud and then passing it back to us. It's like it's still water, but there's dirt in it now. Like I would rather
Yeah,
listen to the
yeah.
original one over your garbage remake. But also to your statement of like, I would say that your response about the covers, I listen to other people's covers as well. So it's not like AI
Yeah,
has
cover.
been like
Yeah.
the first thing. I've listened to
Hmm.
covers from multiple people on YouTube. Like I follow channels just dedicated to doing covers because I'm like, oh shoot, that's a different style, but it's still the same song that I really enjoy. So it's like I at the end of the day, they're not stealing from the artist. They're saying that this is the artist's song, but just in a different version. Where there are people completely generating people's work and not giving them any credit and being like, "Yeah, I made this new piece." Like some dude got called out on that on Threads just yesterday.
You can't take people's work and say it's yours, dude. It's weird.
Yo, this dude 4K took this man's thing and upresed it with AI. It was
Yeah.
a person. Uh, it's like I forgot the artist's name, but it's like a bald kid, and he was like, uh, how I grew up, and it's literally like a kid tracing Goku on a TV screen. And so someone took that same image, tossed it into AI, and then the thread community roasted him. They're like, "That's crazy how you talk about kids these days while you're simultaneously stealing someone's art, not crediting them, and using AI." I'm like, all the
Well, you
hits.
know, the 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 thing about like when you do like art outside of, let's say, outside of music, I mean there's a thing we were taught at university, like great artists like steal and don't get caught. So it's just kind of like, I understand that everything can be a derivative of an original. I do understand that, but I think if you steal and don't get caught, then it's stealing. Or if it's stealing and you get caught, then it's stealing. But if you steal and you don't get caught, then okay, all right, game recognized game on that one. You feel me?
No, that's like that. I'm not there. Nope, nope. Stealing,
Well,
stealing,
nah,
man.
because this is I don't know what the point of their lesson was when they were teaching us this stuff, but they were just kind of like, I think they wanted us to inform our art with other like artists. So it was like, okay, like you might like the way Michelangelo does something, like incorporate that into your art. Like they meant steal in that way, but they didn't mean like outright copy of Michelangelo. But some people will take that and be like, yeah, steal, right? And I'm like, no, like you don't steal. You form your idea, but you're informing it based off of something that you've seen already. That's why I was just like, yeah, some songs are great because of the sample, but like I don't think a sample constitutes the stealing outright.
That's fair. I mean, but I think that when they outright just steal a whole song, I'm like, this just lets you know like the level of creativity for this current gen of like creators. Like,
Well,
what's the
I can't even. If I give them a little bail, my bail would be that they live in a society that doesn't actually value art as a process or mediums as a process. And I mean, the problem that and I say we, but I think the problem that I've noticed over my little bit of my lifetime is that everything is results based, and it's probably always been like that. But just in my lifetime, like anytime I'm drawing something, like this drawing that I'm doing right now, I think is a gorgeous drawing. Somebody who doesn't understand what I'm doing would just see it and be like, I don't know what I'm looking at, without even trying to look at it. They don't understand the process. They're looking at process and don't value it. So like living in a society where you don't value process and all you value is the result, it is real easy to get like poor derivatives of something that was timeless. You know what I mean?
I got you. I got you.
That's me giving them bail, but also I agree with you. Like y'all need to tighten up. y'all giving us turd nuggets, bro.
No, but the thing is though, for you to they'll talk about this gen. What they will do is they'll talk noise about the previous gen while simultaneously stealing from the last. Like it's like, how does that work? How do you talk noise about where it came from? Like I remember when I heard Anxiety, and I was like, that's somebody I used to know. That's the whole song. That's but that blew up. I'm like, did it blow up because it's a good song, or did it blow up because it was it's the song from someone else?
Yeah, and that, my friend, we'll never know. I mean, we know. It's because somebody I used to know was a great song. It's a great song. It holds up really well, even it being over like a decade old. So the song, like, at a certain point, songs live long enough, and then you can get the song sampled. Now, how much of the song can be sampled? I don't know if you know about like the copyright stuff and the whole process of like licensing and what can be used and how it can be used. It's to me, it's a lot. But depending on the person who owns it, if the person who owns it, because sometimes it's not even the artist who owns it. The person who owns it, like, yeah, you can use the whole song, sample the whole thing, and take it bar for bar, take the whole flow. Then they'll do it. Which is crazy to me. So I'm like, no, I work. If somebody had to like put blood, sweat, and tears into coming up with a timeless classic, I'm not saying I want you to suffer, but I think you need to put in the same amount of effort.
Wait, but hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. This is an interesting conversation to have after our last one. So, what if the other person made they already made their millions, and like it's a chance for the next person to make their millions?
I mean, they can make their millions. I'm just saying, I'm not stopping the system as it is. I'm just saying, hey, like, if you're going to outright copy somebody's song and make a million and not understand the amount of insight and inspiration and research and digging it took to come up with a timeless classic, I think doing it blindly, yeah, you blindly made $1 million, but I don't think it's sustainable. Let's take an artist like Saweetie. I feel like Saweetie just is pretty privileged in music. People just like the way she looks. Nobody actually listens to her music, and all of her music is just one-for-one rip-offs of the songs that she's sampling.
Bro, I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who you're talking about. Who? Spell the name?
You probably SAW.
Oh, got it.
Something like that.
It's like yeah. That's how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
Sweetie? Saweetie? Oh, Saweetie? Dang, man.
Saweetie.
I hate this. I hate this.
But you're seeing what I'm talking about. Like, this person.
I hate the name. Oh, I don't listen to music like this.
Exactly, but I'm just saying, like, do you know why they became notable? Because literally all they do is just, they take a sample and put their voice on it and make videos and look cute while doing it. They're more so an artist that's taken seriously because of how they look.
Oh my god.
You get what I'm saying? So
I know who you're talking about. That My Type song, this is the person that I don't like. I'm like...
Yes. This is what I'm talking about. So when you say, like, she should not be making millions, I mean,
no, she shouldn't. She shouldn't be making millions. Nope.
But she already made it now. So you get what I'm saying? Like, okay, like, I don't think she should have made $1 million for doing what she did, and I don't think she knows the amount of like effort it took for those people to make a timeless classic. But here she is with her millions.
Ruining
I don't agree with
songs,
it, but it's already
4K.
happened, bro.
Ruining songs. She was the person I was thinking of. I just didn't know who it was. I was like, man, there's somebody, this lady girl rapper. I
Yeah.
just can't put my finger on who. I don't know who she is. I don't listen to it. And so, thank you. Now I have a person to send my projectile like shots at.
Yeah, so I don't like I said. I agree with you. It's like when you say like, well, should a person who does that not? I mean, it's too late. They're already gonna make their millions. I'm just saying you're gonna get somebody like some young impressionable mind who thinks like, oh, Saweetie is the best artist ever, and it's just like then they're gonna copy a poor derivative and become an even poorer derivative. You see what I'm saying? And then the cycle just continues. It's just nothing's new under the sun. I do understand that, but I do think if you're going to sample or completely rip off an artist, I think the forethought that you need to put into it to make your thing timeless really needs to make sense and kind of be, be grounded in something. I don't think you should just do it and then exploit whatever system you're in just to, make a bunch of money off of it and also go in the books as like a classic. I think that's kind of crazy, but people do it. Doesn't matter what I think.
Nah, this girl, she's not getting a classic status. No way. No way. The OP will definitely get that timeless. You don't get timeless from like so, and I get it. I get it. There are a lot of musicians.
Mm-hmm.
What does EB say I'm talking about? We're not even talking about AI anymore.
Yeah, I agree. AI bad. He wants us to say AI bad. I agree. I think AI is bad, but AI is also a tool.
What's poppin'? Welcome
And
in
it's
on
just one of those
YouTube.
things where it's just like at a certain
Nino.
point, you're gonna be like applying for a job. I mean, I'll tell you right now, Abby, I've been applying for like graphic design and marketing roles, and they all have required you to like know how to like automate with AI. It's a requirement. It's not a would like to have. It's like you need to show that you can do it. And it's like now I'm up here like I really gotta learn generative AI just to like work as a designer. This is ridiculous. Now some would say, oh, well, don't work for a place that's doing that. It's very
I'm gonna
easy
see
to
if I
say
mute
when the
this over
major
here.
conglomerates are the ones deciding.
I think it does.
Oh, you know what? We're gonna implement AI into everything.
Okay.
And not even conglomerates, just companies.
What's poppin'? How's your day going?
Really sad, honestly. But I agree, AI bad. I just don't. I'm one man. I don't know how to stop it.
Waking to the rhythm of a heart that's healing slow, finding beauty in the
Ooh,
moments
I
I
want
was
to
hurried
do
past
this.
before.
I think like
Every
this.
time I feel like something open in the door, reminding me that living means I get to choose once more. People that surround me bring a warmth I can't deny, guiding me with laughter like a northern star at night. I'm learning how to stand again with steady, gentle
I think you have to. You can't say AI is bad. Then you have to define that, because you just said AI bad, and then now you're changing it for specific things. You got to pick a side. Is it bad, or is it just like it's bad in a creative sense?
I think it's bad in a creative sense. I don't think it's bad as a tool. I just think it's like if not honed properly, it's bad. That's all. Like it's as simple as that. To me at least. Now I know there's the environment stuff too that you have to consider and take in mind, but it's like I don't know, man. We got cars. Don't talk to me about environment stuff being bad and drinkable water when we got cars.
I thought that's where Evie was going, or Ebby was going. I thought it's mostly focused at the environment. I'm like an in general statement.
He said that's it. I heard enough. Nerf blade. Oh man, he's talking about Marvel Rivals. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Look. So Evie, that's what I'm saying. I think as a tool for automation, it is fantastic. But for generation, I think that's where it kind of like that's where we need to draw the line. Like that's where I'm like, okay, AI bad. We don't do that. You want to learn how to make something? Then learn how to make it. Don't use generative AI. That's kind of crazy. Because here's the thing. I can't put on a white coat, fake my way into an office like Dr. Goodlove, and use AI and treat people. because then people would say that's bad. So I don't see how like people generating art and saying this is me making something is any different. And do you know who I'm talking about when I say Dr. Goodlove?
I do not.
This guy ran the same scam like 3 times and got away with it. So I don't know when he finally got locked up. I don't know if he's out now, but it was this guy who was faking. He was faking being a medical practitioner and actually treating people. So I don't know how he did it. And he would be from South Florida, go figure. Just treating people and everything.
Wasn't
And
there?
eventually the gig was up. Yeah, the gig was up, and he got caught. He took a slap on the wrist several times, got out, did the same exact thing again, and got away with it. And I was like, y'all, this guy made national news for scamming people. How are you? Yeah, it was really funny. But
I mean,
I
I
guess
think
what I'm
that-
saying, I use him as an example to say, if I can't go into a doctor's office, put on a white coat, and type in like discussions with like some medical text-based AI to treat people or diagnose people, because that's not how doctors work. I feel like it's the same thing for artists. Like, hey, that's not how artists work. Like, they have the skill to do the thing that you want to generate. Why don't you just learn the skill? And you're like, oh, well, I can't do it. Well, everybody can't be a doctor. Everybody can't be an engineer. So I guess everybody can't be an artist, and that's
Not
okay.
that attitude.
They, like,
You
exactly.
said you can't
Not
do
with
that. That's a choice of morality.
Mhm. Yes, like cutting backgrounds from photo, I agree, Eddie. The guy used a fake mustache for the second run. Oh man.
Bro, why am I struggling drawing fire right now? That's crazy.
Fire is a shape. I gotta see how this looks. Oh yeah, that's gonna look good with the back. Yeah. Did we cook, chat? We cooked. I initially had them straight on, but I really feel like it just wasn't doing it for me. So I was like, yeah, let's angle them a little bit more. I appreciate this. Now I don't know where I want to put the moon. Initially I had this idea of using the moon as kind of like a framing device. So I was gonna like kind of have it do something similar to that, but then I was like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think it just creates weird tangents at that point. So I think I'll just leave it in the sky somewhere, deep in the sky. But you know when the moon is kind of finally starting to show, and I don't know if it rises, but I guess wherever you are on the Earth's axis, the moon looks low at a certain point in the evening when it is out, and it looks really big and very like orangish yellow. I was thinking like one of those, since these guys are vampires, but then I was just like, I'm gonna leave it alone.
City lights are shining like they're trying to chase the dawn. Everyone is rushing, trying to prove that they belong. I was on that highway climbing ladders way too
So
long.
I thought you were drawing an elf.
You know, I'll pull up the model sheet for you. That's just how they look.
Okay. Okay.
This is not my design.
Okay. That's fair.
I don't hate the designs. I'm just saying they're not my designs, so these aren't my design choices.
No, I get that.
Now, I'm kind of way mine. Where's my peer ref window? It just decided to disappear on me. I don't see it anyway. Oh, I see it. I found it. LOL. Okay, yeah, so this is this guy looks like a vampire, but it's this character.
Oh, you're still working on this. Okay.
I mean, that's just how they look. But think Twilight. Like, yeah, they look like vampires.
They look
but
like-
just look like teenage guys.
They look like elves, man. Those ears are too long. They're like vampire ears are like bat ears. Like those ears, those are kind of long. Like that's all I'm saying. Like they're reinventing vampires. That's fine, but I'm like the ear length. I've never seen vampires with such long ears.
Well, you know, you're getting an argument for me on that one. I didn't make the design choice, but if I did,
No.
I probably would. make that ears maybe a little. Actually, I would have their fangs out all the time if it were me, but
Yeah, that screams vampire or werewolf, one or two.
like if you go in here and you just literally just add a fang, you know what I mean? Just go in there, add a fang or something. I don't know,
Yeah, just
but it's not my character, so I'm respecting the integrity of
dude, does D&D
personal
vampires
design.
have long ears? Yeah, no, their ears don't stick out like that. Like like
What
they're
about Nosferatu?
the ears on the D&D ones, they're closer to the head and they go upward. Elf ears are longer and stick out, and that's the way theirs looks. Theirs are sticking out. Like I have a lot of D&D art up right now, and nah,
What about Nosferatu? Yeah, his are long, but they do go up. They're not out. I see
yeah,
what
they
you're
go
saying.
up. Yeah, that's the kind of the defining factor is whether or not they go up or back.
I see what you're saying. Well, that right there is a nuance for me. I honestly,
Yeah, I mean,
they told me it was a vampire. I said, okay, it's a vampire. They
yeah,
also
I
have
mean,
yellow eye. They're gonna look like vampires, I think, when they're animated. So I think it'll be fine. But
yeah, I
also,
gotcha.
not my design choice.
It's their universe, so they said, yeah.
I mean, I think Ebby shared their thoughts on this project. Comparing his character to the Nosferatu design is crazy. I wasn't thinking about the ears. I was thinking about the overall design. But I can see how that's a weird jump. That's the only vampire I can think of off the top of my head that I can find like on the interwebs really easily.
Yeah, that's a wild comparison too. Like
I
I had
mean,
to pull it up. I'm like, yeah, okay, okay.
the ears, just the ears, man. Just the ears. Don't worry
All
about
right,
anything else.
all right. We're here. We'll stay in the same mindset. We're here.
Okay, chat. I'm cooked. It's all good. It's all good. I'm cooked, chat. I understand. I get it.
Yo, so funny or not, the last time we streamed on when I went live on TikTok, fair enough. Fair enough.
These characters design here. I don't like. That was Evie's overall consensus. And I respect it. I said, not my design.
I'm so curious. I'm so curious. Can I get the like slightly longer version of what you don't like? Or is that like more so like a yeah, no, we can't talk about that.
I don't think it's. I'm giving this thing PR, man.
Heard.
Have you started typing? I hope they're okay with me not redrawing the hair to make it seem like it's blowing in the wind, because I don't want to redraw it. But how could I forget? We gotta put some stars in the sky, right? Just a few. Nothing crazy.
Yeah. Stepped into the doorway and the whole room seemed to glow. Kate in that
Said, Evie said Twilight teen drama, or teen drama movie, but cartoon.
color like a sunrise that I used to only know when we were young and dreaming.
Oh, okay.
Letting every moment
Okay, I just want to see how this looks now.
didn't
I actually need to make a post on Instagram. I haven't posted today. Slacking. Oh,
More power to you. I haven't posted in a minute on IG.
I'm doing like this daily post thing. So I ended up posting the TMNT one that I started working on last time.
Oh, how did it do?
It did good. The CD actually turned out really good. TikTok showed me some love on it. I like that. Like TikTok.
Get on TikTok. I'm tripping.
TikTok has been in rare form of support for me, and I'm digging it. Oh, excuse me, no, my bad. I can't complain. Like, what ended up happening? Last stream, that's what I was gonna say. Last stream that we went live,
Yes.
I was over here. I thought it was like bugging out, but actually ended up getting like 413 likes.
Oh, your live was blowing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like them hot takes. That's what's going on.
You got.
They're going crazy for them hot takes. That's what's
Oh
happening. I just know it.
gosh.
Okay, so Abby responded.
That makes sense. It gives me sort of puppet show sort of vibes where everything. Huh, interesting. I guess I gotta look back at it. Like, I guess when I saw it, I didn't really think a lot about it. Oh, okay, fair enough. I just guessed, okay? I guessed what you were trying to say. And hopefully I understood.
Hello? Oh, I know why. I was like, where's my mark going? Come on, man. Now the thing is, I got a board for the episode too. Like when we actually go into full swing for that. My thing is, my board's probably not going to be this quality. Probably going to do a little less than this, if I'm being transparent. I might have made his head too big, but I mean, that's how the characters look, so we'll be fine. I'm gonna make his eyes white. I could make his eyes. Okay, it's for the
Dang, that's-
trailer. I'll do my diligence.
That's interesting. Now I gotta go and look up this again. Alright. So, what's the name of their page? What's the name of their page?
The three tones. And then I can.
I found
If
it.
you want, I can drop a link to the video.
I found them
Or
on
you found
Instagram.
you found the page on TikTok?
On Instagram.
Yeah, they're good peoples, man. I love working with them.
No, I have no gripes for or against them. I just wanted to go see. Wait, are we giving them noise off the pilot? Or just in general? Were they a webtoon first and then they switched over?
Nah, straight pilot.
Oh. That's fair.
my thing, and these are the decisions that I like making, right? This isn't my design, but since this is my board, right? Darius is the reluctant vampire. They became a vampire against their will. They were literally dying and became a vampire. They don't want to do the thing that they have to do to serve the society of vampires that they just happen to be saved from. So everything they're doing, they're just like, I do it, but this actually hurts me a little bit inside. So I wouldn't make Darius's eyes a typical yellow. I would add some warmth to it. So it would probably be closer to like an orangish yellow. You know what I mean? To show that he's different than the other vampires who have colder eyes. Now I don't know if that's what their design take is, but that's what I'm doing for the board. And they can just stop me if they want. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. I don't actually know what I want to put into these boxes. I was gonna have it fry a roach, but then, you know, I don't want people coming after me for killing roaches.
I think roaches are gross. I think roaches are gross. Kill them. Yeah, that's better. I would have them like rounded with pointed eye looking design. Like looking sorrowful doing things. You know, this was the board that got approval, man. I don't know what else to tell you on that one. I'm rolling with way got approval. But yes, I mean that's an excellent suggestion. Because that's exactly how he looks in the animatic. He's very sorrowful, always sad when he does things. I think it was that's an excellent move. And the crazy part was I kind of figured that much out on my own when they showed me the script initially. I was just kind of like, oh, I think this character doesn't like doing the stuff that they're doing, so I should probably emphasize that. So every shot that I get to animate this character, you will see he's a little reluctant or hesitant every time. Now, do I personally handle this character? I don't, but if I did, I probably use different acting choices. I used to measure up by how much I could get, but all the shiny things just left me tangled in regret.
What did I think of peeking into the pilot? Here, let me. It wasn't memorable. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember it. Like, I watched it and I didn't walk away with anything that had me thinking like, oh my god. So,
I think that's because we don't really identify with it. Being honest.
No, it just wasn't memorable. Like, I'll go back and watch it again though. Yeah, it was nothing against them. Oh wait, will this actually pick up in the stream if I play this?
I guess it'll be as good as mine.
One more time?
So your guess will be as good as mine.
Okay. Wait. I just don't know if y'all are actually gonna hear it at all, because I have my things separated with my Steel series, but I don't know if y'all can hear it at all. Wait. So is there an episode 1?
Yes, it's only in episode 1 right now.
And that's different than the pilot.
I mean, the pilot is episode 1.
And y'all are working on episode 2.
Mm-hmm. When we're funding it, we're gonna get it funded.
But episode 1's not complete.
Episode 1 is complete. It's just an animatic.
Is this how the whole series is gonna be? Like this?
Until it can get funded, yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I know. I apparently know nothing about animation or any other stuff, so I'm just asking questions because I don't understand.
Yeah, so right now everything is in an animatic form because it's what they call like an indie. This is an indie project. So indie projects basically individual filmmaker.
Yeah, I get that.
Have the budget of a studio or anything. Well, yeah, you do. You're in game dev, so you know.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah. I know
it's
about
the
it.
same thing. You do the most shoestring or the most like cost-effective methods to get your point across. What's very trendy right now in the animation scene is like, hey, just do a very polished animatic, because in order to get it fully produced, you're basically getting that work off of the backs of others, and oftentimes it's unpaid. And the whole point about indie animation, or the whole philosophy, is like, you want to take the reason why you're doing this because like the studios don't treat your IPs right, they don't treat people right, they don't pay people enough to do it. But then indie has the same exact problem. Like, it could be an indie project, but you can't pay the people to actually make it look comparable to say that of like a studio's thing. So this is more one of the approaches where it's like, okay, ethically speaking, I'm getting paid to do this, but other people like oftentimes work on indie projects out of the goodness of their heart. They don't expect to get paid. But people who work in indie will tell you like, that's a little exploitive, and I think we need to pay people. You just can't pay them a lot, so you do things where, okay, I'm getting paid, but clearly I'm not getting paid a lot. Give me 1 second. I gotta take this phone call.
Yep. Okay. I guess it's a little different. Your mic's still unmuted.
Hold on, 1 second. Okay.
I'm just trying to help you out.
I forgot I got a mute on Twitch too. I muted
No
my
problem.
mic on my stream, but not on Twitch.
No problem, no problem. Just helping out.
Nope, I appreciate that. Ooh, I like that. The extra little shadow piece. Alright, I think that's enough progress on this. I gotta go do some other stuff now.
Woke up on a Monday with the sunlight on my face.
Are you dipping from streaming?
Bill still on the table.
No, I'm not dipping from streaming. I'm dipping from this piece that I'm working on. This
Oh.
part of the project. I'm about to go work on some animation now.
So I was gonna say, I thought, so with indie games, it's a little different, because it's like you don't really see indie games shipping games with like capsules and squares and boxes.
No, I get that.
So I had to pause because whenever someone types in the chat, it reads it out to me.
Gotcha.
That's fair. Changing the line thickness definitely helps out a lot.
Okay, well, you know what's funny? The way I drew the characters, they didn't like it, and they said that I drew it off model. But I thought I drew the characters really cool. So if you see my animatic, like my part of the animatic from the pilot, I thought I drew the characters really cool, but they were just like, oh, this is too cool. It's not quite what we're going for. And I was like, all right, well, you got it.
I mean, that's your style, though.
Yeah, I mean, hey, man. But you got to be adaptable with some of these things. Now, I'll give you another, here, I'll drop it in the chat. Here's another one that I personally like, and when we talk about animatics that are tight, cleaned up, you'll see what I'm talking about. What? It's too cool for the show, bro? Yeah, it was too cool. They were just like, this isn't quite how we draw the characters. And I was like, okay, well, I'll draw them how you draw them. My apologies.
Yeah, who do you think you are? Andrew Garfield and Spider-Man? Too cool for school? We want our Peter Parker nerdy. We don't want him cool.
Alright, so I'm gonna drop this in the chat, right? And I would love to know. So this one, so as when you were talking about like, you wouldn't ship like watches and cubes, that is valid. But this person actually got reached out to from an actual production studio, and they decided that they wanted to animate the full episode. You said not clicking scams, nopers.
One second. One second. One second.
That's scam,
One
I
second. One
promise
second.
it's
One
not
second.
a
One second.
scam.
One sec. I can't hear you. The chat's reading off that whole email. It's reading the whole thing. All right, now I'm here. Go ahead.
It's not a scam, but this person, they put out an animatic as well. Now their animatic's very tight, very clean. People do like to look at it. So this is a proof of concept that shows like it doesn't have to be like fully animated. It's still pretty good. It
Yeah.
did so well and it was received so well that it actually is getting picked up by Mercury Filmworks. So they're actually animating the first episode. So it got shipped basically.
Yeah. Again, I can't really compare the two because this one I actually remember and it was enjoyable to watch. I think that's the difference because it's like you can kind of see like it looked like both of them look different. Like I guess that's the difference between the two. Like it was I think this one had a little bit more polish on it, and I think that's the thing that I'm looking for. Like I don't mind the animatic. I just think like having the polish to it. What's up, Jonas?
Yo, what's going on, Jonas? Tips Fedora.
Tips
I
Fedora.
like your style. I like your style. I'm rocking with it.
Just doing some sketching.
Yeah, I was we were yapping about animatics and like the indie process for animation compared to game development, and it's very different. I'm learning.
Yeah, because it's like in game dev, if you wanted to pitch like so say for instance you wanted to show off a game, you have like your vertical slice, which is like around 25% of your stuff. So that's where is John talking on my stream or your stream? I don't know which program he's referring to.
My stream. What program is this? I just know Thunder because of Warhammer Fan Animation. Nice. I'm just Storyboard Pro currently.
Okay, so he's on your stream. Okay. Why is that flipping like that? He tricked you into Warhammer? Not the minis? The minis figurines didn't trick you into Warhammer? That's like the gateway to Warhammer. Like one of my friends, he told me he spent like $200 on like a whole box of like Warhammer figurines. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, I got you. I got you. Oh, goodness. Okay, okay. Yeah, I had to get back to where I was thinking, my train of thought.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, wait, did Jonas join on the other one? I think he can hear you when you talk as well. Should be able to. Okay. Because if you're talking to me, I'm using Procreate. That's what program I'm using. But because you said animate, I think you're talking to Jeff.
Yeah, that's what the software is. I mean, I'm trying to make it look magical. If you guys get any, if you guys get any
Bet.
time, I recommend. Start this? What's that?
Waking to the rhythm of a
I'm
heart
curious.
feeling slow, finding beauty in the moments I once hurried past before. Feel like something open in the door.
Okay.
Okay, so
Living means I get to choose once
you heard that too?
people that surround me bring a
Yeah.
warmth I can't deny. Guiding me with laughter like a northern star at night. I'm learning how to stand again with steady, gentle pride. And thank the
Okay.
hand of time for giving me
Back to my train of thought.
Mm-hmm. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Dang, that's cool. Time well spent.
This is my second chance, Carol. A hymn of light when
Legendary nerd status.
a brand new breath.
Okay. Before I forget, game dev. In game dev, you have a thing called the vertical slice that you have to deliver what your game's going to look like in the end. So you can't really get away with having boxes and squares for you to jump around in and be like, yeah, this is the type of game I want to build. Because the visual aesthetic is one of the bigger things that people are going to lean into in order to like buy the game. Now there are chances that Tips for Dora back.
My lady.
My lady, that's the part that got me. But with that said, you can pitch your game with without having all that, but at the same time, it's like people are still gonna be like, yo, the game has to feel good in order for you to actually get funding.
I see what you're saying.
So it's like, I get that this is
Dude, that felt like it so much better. Similar art style to Adventure Time. Actually, it's funny you say that, Evie, because they worked on they directed a couple Disney shows. One of them was The Frog. I can't remember. Big City Greens, I think, is the name of it. And they might have worked on some stuff for Adventure Time, but they're from the same cohort of people who like working that stuff. So, like, if you saw that, then I like the voice acting, character design, writing too. Nice. I would rewatch this cartoon. I would watch this cartoon. I mean, everybody would. It's getting the first episode that you just saw is actually getting made by Mercury Filmworks, which is an animation production company, and they say they want to make it for free. You gotta check it out, Jonas. You'll love it. If you like magical girls. I mean, if you don't like magical girls,
it's just funny. It's funny.
I work on stuff that is not things that I would actually make personally in my own time. But when somebody, like a friend who's well connected in the industry says, hey, work this project with me, if the project becomes something more than just an indie pilot on YouTube, and they like actually crew up for it, I'm like first on the list. That's work for me. That's how I look at it. But also, I like working and making things with these people too. It's more than just a networking thing.
That's fair.
And I like that they want me to put my touch into a project that I typically I think you need people who might be out of your genre of things that you enjoy to contribute to your projects, because you just never know what you'll get out of it, you know. I just started Smiling Friends. Then the week after they canceled it. Oh yeah, big overface. Not for real.
But tonight I'm wishing for something real to make this heart rewind. Snowdrifts on the sidewalk telling me to take it slow. Maybe this December night is showing what I need to know. Success is just a number when your heart is running low. Love might be the prophet I've been scared to let unfold.
Project be planned before doing any of the major work. So like, I mean, this is the planning part. This is what it looks like. So the pilot that you watch, Pretty Please I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl, that's called an animatic. The animatic is shipped off to a production company. Now, in the case of indie film, we don't have a production company, or we have to animate it ourselves. That could take like 10, 15 years if it's just you going through your everyday life. Like I know a guy who took like 10 years to do like a Dragon Ball Z fan animatic or fan animation. Um, you all might have seen it before. Now
How'd it
here's
go?
something that I would actually work on. Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
How'd it go?
Oh man, that thing was so good. That guy's still working to this day.
Yeah, see, but that's like time dedicated and like it paid off.
It was Legend of Dragon Ball Tale. It came out in 2022, but he worked on it for much longer than that, and I followed him. I'll pull it up over my screen really quick. I would have wanted to work on something like this.
You know,
I don't know if y'all remember when this did do numbers. It came out. He like animated a lot of this on paper.
16
Now,
million views in 3 years. Yeah, that's worth it though. Like,
it is worth it. It is worth it. So that's what I'm saying. I was just like, yeah, I would work on something like this. So he's working on other stuff in his downtime, and he does like ask his friends to kind of help out from time to time.
yeah, I saw this.
But something like this that you like, I could be working on something like this. Is kind of what I'm saying. So I never really say no to other indie filmmakers trying to get their stuff made. You know? They're making a sequel TV show based on his exactly.
Man, I wish my voice to text did not read links. I wish. Ugh.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's every time a link goes in there, it reads it. It reads it by spelling it all out. So it's like JPK4FC, and it's just like robotic.
Quality. Give me one. I gotta pause my music over here. My memory's getting eaten up right now.
There's a deeper truth in the warmth of us. A light that doesn't need to prove enough. Yeah, this Christmas, choose love. All the noise fades out when the heart wakes up.
I think that's the highest quality it can go. Oh, no, it can go 4K. Okay, cool.
Back then I packed my dreams inside a midnight sky, chasing down a feeling I could never quite define. Your laughter in the hallway echoing in my mind. Didn't know that even you were freezing more than time. I was young and restless, thought the world was mine to find. Every open road was calling, pulling on my pride. But love was in your eyes, a quiet truth I left behind. Now looking back, I see the signs I couldn't read that night. 13 years gone, but the heartbeat still aligned. Every memory glows like a lantern in my mind. Didn't know the cost when I walk into the light. Now I'm reaching for the life I left behind. Ooh, the life I left behind still moves like a rhythm in the corner of my mind. I hear your voice inside the melodies I find. Ooh, I'm walking through the night, trying to trace the pieces of a love I left in time. Still chasing down the life I left behind.
I know
Oh, that's cool.
Level. That's so cool. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. City lights and records spinning carry me away. I was busy trying to build a future.
Nah, I want to know your take on this.
Every goal to rise and have
What's that?
You get a job in animation. I gotta make one of these just for a job that only lasts like 2 to 3 months, 6 months, like a year less.
Realizing what I lost when I thought I had to run. Now I'm steady and I'm ready for the
This
love
time
I
he's
left.
got more than a few months.
13 years
You know
gone,
what I
but
mean?
the heartbeat still alive. Every memory glows like a lantern in my mind.
Said this looks really bad with this AI upscale. No, it's 4K.
Ooh, the life I left behind
I don't know if it's
still
upscale.
moves
But
like a
I think
rhythm
it's
in the
good.
corner of my mind. I hear your voice inside the
How you say AI upscaled it? Rats.
I'm walking through the night.
Oh, you said the original Dawn.
Yo, what monitor are you? What monitor do you have?
I have
No,
a
I'm talking about Evie because he was like, it looks really bad, but I'm over here like, I'm looking at a restream of your thing, and I'm like,
looks okay to
it
me,
doesn't look,
but
yeah. I'm like, oh,
oh, it took him 7 years. So let me get this straight. This looks phenomenal, by the way. I'm gonna actually finish this off stream or offline. So let me get this straight. This guy worked on this for 7 years, and albeit he got the dream opportunity to work on like Secret Level, which was like produced and distributed by Amazon. But 7 years of this guy's life went to this. Like that's what I mean by like indie filmmaking. Like it's not, it ain't for the weak. So when you do have an animatic and that's all you can get out, you take it. That's a win, I think it's a win at least.
no, I get it. I'm just like,
Like mixed feelings.
oh, y'all hate me. Y'all hate me posting these links in here, man. Y'all hate me.
Oh, okay, y'all. We gotta chill on the links because it makes it
No, it's
hard
cool.
for me to.
I muted my text to speech, okay? I muted my text to
Gotcha.
speech. There we go. Cause I just can't take it robotically reading off a whole bunch of letter or characters. Like it's killing me. And I can't hear you when you talk. So it's just like
Ah,
it's just going.
gotcha. I'm on a close Storyboard Pro. It is taking up some memory. Get him up out of here.
So
This is my VTuber thing, but I'm not gonna work on this. I wanna work on some cannibals right now because I think that's what I'm itching to work on right now.
the cop run.
Yeah, how you know?
Uh,
You need to put some dirt on it or something, man. You need to pick it up, dude. You're not gonna catch him. He's skipping away from you. Anyway, so I'm trying to think. Do I want to clean up the cannibal first, or do I want to clean up the cop first? Let's clean up the cop first. I think it'd be easier.
yeah.
But I think he was okay with it in the end. I think. I don't remember the entire
Just
story.
just give me a warning if you're gonna post a link so I can mute my chat. My text to speech. All right, that's all I'm asking you. Okay, I got it right here on the screen. So if you're gonna post a link, just let me know. But yeah, definitely into short films.
All right, let me bring up my PureRef over here. Actually, I was on a Discord call with the board artist yesterday, though, and okay, have you responded to you?
Hmm.
Almost Friday TV, and the best gold mine for channel for shorts. I'm into comedy sketches, but not in the way like I seek them out. More like if they pop up, I'll watch them. But if they don't pop up, I don't seek them out. So maybe I'm not into them. Now that I just said it out loud, I just said it out loud. I was like, oh yeah, I'm probably not into them.
Oof.
I sorry. Don't hate me, please.
That makes sense, Abby.
Okay. Almost Friday TV trap. Hold on, I gotta pull up another window. You eating up all my memory today. I got you though. Oh, I can find this on YouTube, right?
Last night felt like stardust, floating in my hands. Dreams were open highways. I was running with no
Okay, the
plan.
thumbnail for that
Woke up
definitely is a
feeling
little
unfamiliar,
unsettling,
didn't
but
feel the
we'll
same.
let it live,
Reality
let it
was
rock.
rocking, calling me back by my name.
Okay,
Coffee on the counter, bill stacked in a line.
so
Echo
let's
of
see,
a
what are we
fantasy
doing
still
now?
humming in my
We're
mind.
cleaning up
Try
the
to
cop
shake it
here.
off, but the glow is hard to hide. Like waking from a movie I don't wanna leave behind. I know the world keeps turning on its track, but something in me wants that moment back. Between the hope and what I have to face, I'm trying not to lose that brighter taste. Back to reality, where the colors fade a little, but I still breathe. Feels like falling from a melody into the rhythm of routine. Yeah. Back to reality, but I'm holding on to what it meant to me. Even when the magic leaves,
Now, his this might sound crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You said it's high quality for no reason. This might sound crazy, but I no. I'm gonna draw them. I was like, I gotta paint these backgrounds, man. I think that's the part that I'm like avoiding. Backgrounds are belly aching for me. No, it's not that hard. It's just the foreground, midground, and background. I'm like, yeah, it's for yourself. You gotta paint every single element though. That mess is time consuming.
That's fair.
I mean, I was doing some layouts when I was at work today, my other job, and one of the people who was watching me work was just like, "No, it's not that bad." I was just like, "You might want to hush that hole in your face, please."
Hmm.
I was like, "Don't do that."
I
Let
think
him
it's
tell
just
you from a mad side.
expectations. It's just your own
Yeah,
expectations.
but now background painting is something I genuinely just do not enjoy, if I'm being honest.
No?
Mm-mm. Do not enjoy doing background paintings. I think they're gruesome for me, man. What happens if I were to do this?
I have not. I think I'm like one episode behind. I did see where the
I'm two
creator
episodes behind.
two.
Yeah, I'm 2 episodes behind.
I thought I saw something about them doing the last episode in the theaters.
For what, Digital Circus?
Oh,
That games. Oh, I didn't like the ending for Game of Thrones, so that's tough. Oh well. I
yeah.
don't
I
know. You
mean,
know,
there's a lot that they have to do in the last episode. I thought there was gonna be more after the last episode. The episode that I saw, and I'm like, wait a minute, how y'all gonna how, how y'all gonna do this?
something that I was something that I was like, I saw somebody have a really not interesting. I think it was a pretty solid take about like Western media style of storytelling, and I think the problem that a lot of the stuff that at least I've watched, like even if we take The Boys, I hadn't gotten to the end yet, but uh, the story centers around like just the hero, and all of a sudden everybody else is the bad guy. I think The Boys does take some liberties to try to make every character decision have some form of conflict, and they end up having to either go against themselves, or have an internal struggle, or actually go against the supposed villain. Like Homelander is the supposed villain of the story, right? Whereas like they were saying, the Eastern style of storytelling, it's not really a matter of heroes and villains. It's like everybody kind of has a goal or an objective, and there's a lot of twists and turns to get there. And in the end, like the ending that you get is usually more cathartic than the one that you would get from like your typical hero story. And I kind of agree with that. With that being said, there have been anime that I have like I didn't like the ending for that, but think about like a lot of the Western stuff I've seen. It's just like, yeah, Game of Thrones hyped us up, and then was just like, okay, that was it. And I was like, ooh, that sucked. I was like, I gotta do better than that.
Wait a minute. What anime didn't you like the ending of? I'm just curious. This is me gauging over here.
So I didn't like the way what's it called? Tingo Tenjei? English. It was an old anime back in the. You know why I didn't like it? Because it never got to finish. That's why I didn't like the ending for it. I bet if it finished, I would have liked it. But most of the anime that I've completed, what's the one? Okay, I forget what it's called, but almost everybody in the end dies. I didn't like the ending of it. I didn't like the ending for this one. It was like one of those shonen. A Kagame got killed or something like that.
I mean, the anime was kind of bad. The manga's way better, and I mean that's just generally how it goes.
Well, I didn't read the manga, so I bet I like the ending for the manga, but I did not like the ending for that one. I didn't like the ending for Blue Exorcist, only to find out that that wasn't the real ending.
Blue Exorcist is kind of like, kind of tough. I will say that one's a little tough.
It might be a controversial take. I liked Hunter, but I just wasn't satisfied with the ending. Sorry, I wasn't.
That's not even a real ending. The dude's just sick, man. It's like,
yeah. You're right.
Like this is okay. Like the ones you're listing are pretty solid. It's kind of tough.
But most of the anime that I have watched, like I was okay with the ending. Actually, with some anime, like okay, I don't know if this is a hot take, but am I the only one who's keeping Sasuke on Fraud Watch for as long as his name comes out of anybody's mouth? Like Sasuke is on Fraud Watch for me as a character.
You talking about Naruto Sasuke?
Yeah, man, Naruto, Shippuden. Adult Sasuke is cool though. Boruto, Sasuke, like that Sasuke's cool. But the other two, they're on Fraud Watch forever.
I haven't been keeping up with Boruto, to be honest.
I know a lot of people are not keen on it, but I'm gonna something that I learned, because you know what, a character I wasn't keen on? I wasn't keen on Sakura, but then I learned that like the anime showed Sakura in a different way than the manga did, and if the anime stuck to what the manga did, I actually probably would have liked Sakura. So I'm a Sakura apologist now. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, I should have did my research and actually read the manga. You guys like me can? Absolutely not. That stuff is so scary looking to me. It makes me uncomfortable.
As a manga reader of Sakura, it didn't change. Oh my! I asked him to warn me.
Ooh.
I don't even know what Meat Cannon is.
Meat Canyon, so he's like it's like a animation channel on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
There's art style is very like high detail to the point that where it's just like I don't like watching it. It's cool, but it's just not my genre of stuff that I would watch. That's all.
Okay. But yeah, as a person who like watched Naruto or watched and read Naruto, because I read Naruto pretty far up, and Sakura was there was no redeeming her. She was just an annoying character, but also I understood why she was annoying. It's because the creator actually came out and said he didn't know how to write women.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
That's why the women characters inside of Naruto didn't have much depth to them, and they were like just there, where they went in backstories on all the guys.
And I can't say but I will say this: if they would have shown her more like how they did in the manga versus the anime, I think I probably wouldn't have hated Sakura in the first place.
Nah, she was annoying still. I'm telling you, like, I don't know what you're referring to with her, because she was annoying inside the in the manga. I guess she didn't talk as much. Is that the
In the
perspective that you're getting in the manga?
No, so do you remember that moment where Naruto was like, okay, I'm gonna retrieve Sasuke for real, and they was like, nah, don't do it, and then she hit him with that love bomb, and Naruto
Yeah.
was like, what's wrong with you? Yeah, that didn't happen in the manga. That's why I was like, what? Like, come on.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
like,
thought you were
I didn't
talking
like
about
it
all the
just
other
like that.
moments of her. That moment, I was like, oh, she just played this man like he's stupid.
And then what was that moment in Naruto where didn't she saved him from something? But in the anime, it was just like I think the sensei moved Naruto or knocked him out of the way or something. He didn't get hit. It was like Sakura actually had moments where it's like, okay, she actually was being a viable character, but in the anime, she's always portrayed as just like the loudest side character. It's just like, bro, why is she getting screen time right now? Get her out of here, please. That's kind of how she was in the anime, but had the moments where she were pivotal and actually got time to shine, if they were shown that way in the anime, I think I would have liked her a little bit more.
Gotcha.
Now that I'm a little older, I'm like, you know what? She's not. If her manga portrayal is like this, I'm like, she's not that annoying. Like, yeah, she's annoying, but she's not like get her out of my face annoying. She's more like, okay, run along now. You good?
You did your thing.
you said, my anime never ends with me king and milking of anime curse. They're milking the beast type. No, thank you. Mm-mm. I don't want to watch it. I'm sorry. I apologize, but I'm not watching it.
Mm.
I definitely appreciate that you have such an eclectic taste in stuff, though. That's dope. Because I mean, personally, I'm a little basic, man. I ain't fooling around with some of this stuff. I'm like, I can live without that. Hold on, let me back out a little bit. I'm trying to make sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it at a chunky line. I don't want to get too caught up on the details, because you're not really gonna see this much of it anyway. And it's moving.
Especially because it's gonna be zoomed out.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I learned something during the stream today about animation.
Oh, the animatic process?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that honestly, so that's like a pitch to, and this is the crazy part, when you actually like work in the Hollywood space, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can only show those to people who don't know what we do, because if you show it to, most of the stuff if you show it to an artist, you don't need to time it and do all the stuff that they did to pitch it as a viable idea. We would see it and be like, this was great. Like I understand the timing, I understand you would like tell them the story as it's happening. You wouldn't have to time it out, get voice actors, do the editing. Nah, you would just literally show your images like PowerPoint style and then talk it out, the beats and everything that's happening. And most people who come from a creative background get it, at least in the animation field. But the people who have the money are often not the creatives, so we have to make it look really good for them, which is kind of led into the whole job creep of what a storyboard artist does. So you'll see storyboards sometimes and go like, how is this storyboard? Like this seems fully animated. That's because it's a job creeping sort of situation. Now, if you're working as an indie, like an indie artist, you can kind of take liberties and do that as long as the people working with you or working around you don't have a problem with it. But a lot of times that's kind of like are you familiar with like Hell of a Boss and stuff like that?
Yeah, I like Hell of the Bosses.
Yeah, like, so I was talking to a board artist who works for Showrunner yesterday, and they were, I'm not going to mudsling. They definitely had some concerns about like how the production was being handled by the showrunner, and they kind of feel like they're in the OC sweatshop for their career right now. Working on this, like what was an indie idea and became more, but now they're just kind of like, well, this kind of blows, and they were kind of giving me like some, some of the rundown of what was happening, and I was like, I'm so sorry this happened to you. So then, that's the downside of indie that people don't really know about. Like, yeah, you can work on an indie film, but you can also get exploited if you're doing something good for somebody, and then like it ends up kind of blowing up in your face. Which is why I say we do it for the love of the game. We don't do it for the money. We don't do it for the fame. Man, I wish I had chips. I'm about to hop off in a little bit and go get some food.
I'm
You
bad. Is
playing
it picking up in the mic?
games. You playing games. You got a good mic.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I like moved it. My bad. I didn't know it was like.
Oh
Like,
no,
I'm-
it's not gross or anything. I'm just like, yeah, you just reminded me I have an appetite.
My bad. I didn't know it was picking up in the mic. Like I moved the mic. Like you can't see this, but it's like pretty far away from my mouth, and I thought I was
No,
in a
you
safe
did fine.
space.
You did fine. You didn't do anything wrong. You good.
No, I got it.
That was funny. I was like, man, that chips sound good. I said, wait a minute. You see, the billion-dollar company doesn't have enough money to pay the employees. Honestly, Abby, I don't know if you mean that sarcastically or in a joking manner, but that's actually real though. Also, this might be a crazy take, but I didn't watch Hell of a Boss because it just didn't pique my interest, if we're being honest with you.
That's fine. There are people who didn't watch Passman Hotel either. Any of those?
I didn't watch it. I did. It just didn't seem interesting to me. I believe it's good, but it didn't pique my interest. That's it.
That's fair.
Now, see, at hour number 3, Ebby's going to tell me that I have to go because I'm not getting paid in overtime. So I feel that. Dang, y'all didn't hear it, but if my mic were any better, y'all would have heard my stomach let out the biggest howl just now.
Oh, not like this.
Oh, and then you know what's crazy, Hez? I ran out of food to you like have food left over, but it's not enough for a meal.
Mm-hmm.
That's the situation I'm in right now. So it's like, do I eat out, or do I try to like prep something else really quick? But I don't have anything else out to prep, so it's kind of like bugging it. I'm about to raw dog it right now. I might have to go to Publix or something and pick up some
Not
stuff
like
to make it a
this.
full meal, you know? Oh man, yeah, I'm going out. I'm going outside.
Like this. Cause I was about to say, like, I don't know what side you live on, but I was like, I'm at the same point. So I'm just like, I had these chips. I'm like, this is part of meal plan, but also I'm like, do I just want to go to Chipotle?
That's where I'm at. That's exactly where I'm at. And, I got like a crazy coupon to a few places nearby. I could make something shake. Just worry about cooking tomorrow.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm like, man, I kind
You
of.
know what? I won't be cooking tomorrow. I have a friend's going away party, so we're gonna be out. Wow, I should have cooked, bro. I'm cooked. Now I gotta figure out the weekend.
No.
Oh man, we'll be fine.
Shoot, it's like I'll message you on
But nah,
Discord, find out what
Chipotle's
side of town you live on. We can meet up at a Chipotle, bro. Depending on where you at.
Excellent choice. I mean, well, I ain't gonna dox myself.
Yeah,
but
that's why I said I met you on
I'll just-
Discord. I said I met you on Discord.
Yeah. I'll tell you where I'm at on Discord. Let's just say I didn't go too far from where I went to school. We'll just leave it at that.
Same.
Use the company card to pay for your food. Is the company card, does it have my government name on it with a bunch of numbers? If that's the company card, then yeah, that's the card I'm using.
Bro, I do it every single day. I use the company card to get food.
Champagne on the rooftop bar. Success is all they cheer. But victories feel hollow when there's no one close to hear. I walk past glowing
I
windows,
don't know what I was
hoping we
going
got the
through, going
mirror.
for
But
this
the light
design,
collects
but
fade,
we are
fading
here. This is
years.
where we're
Jazz
at.
fills up the
That's it.
corner street, a warm December
This,
groove. It slows my
this
racing
is, it's
heart
all
beats
about
and the
me trying to
spirit
get back
starts
into
to
the groove
move.
of drawing.
I
So,
picture what could
Yeah, you
happen
got to
if
get out
I
of your art
opened
block.
up the door. The
yeah.
laughter in the morning, love that doesn't feel like
Ooh, I
chores.
still
Maybe
need a.
'cause I'm
All right,
working is
when
all I wanna chase. A little
hold
higher for
on.
some, way more
BRB, I
fun.
gotta make a post.
City, city,
I'm gonna forget to
Yeah.
make this post, just like
Yeah,
I
go ahead, go
forgot to
ahead.
set up my phone.
Y'all making me go back learning art. Yeah, learn. Hey, one of these days, set up a stream. Knock with us. We got you.
Do it.
And then it could be three people in here with crazy hot takes.
Yo, thanks for the follow to the max. I don't know which one of my TikToks I'm live on.
Another time I was stuck learning bodies and faces. I'll be honest with you, Evie. I wish there were an easier way to like simplify it for people. Here's what simplified it for me, and some of my friends they don't agree with this take. But what simplified it for me was actually just getting a lot of mileage in, not drawing anything in particular, but getting comfortable with my tool. Like some people draw and they'll like do lines like this, and that's the way to go about it. But the thing that makes drawing really cool is it's very similar to handwriting. There's a certain confidence and intent behind it. So instead of doing something like that, you can just do something like that, and this has a way more appeal than something like this. So me personally, whenever I'm stuck drawing, I just go back to the basics and just work on mechanics. Like, can I draw a straight line without a ruler? And I do like a bazillion of these lines, and then I do it for as long as I have to do it until I feel like drawing something. And once I feel like drawing something, then I kind of like I don't have to worry about like the mechanical obstacles of me getting a drawing down and it looking bad. It won't look bad because like my hands warmed up, the intent is there. All I have to do now is just either look at reference or conjure what's in my head and just draw it, just go. But what helped me overcome a lot of my drawing obstacles was just getting more confident with my lines. Line confidence took me a long way, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if that was too abstract of a concept that I explained, but that's what helped me.
Okay, I didn't finish this. I need to do more practice in drawing people. Bro, I don't know why you're getting ads from me, and I set you up as a
This thing
moderator.
hates me.
It apparently does. Apparently does, because I went in there yesterday. You have a wrench.
This thing hates me. I do think people need to be simplified besides the basics, like for a body. It's just a few rectangles. I mean, honestly, Abby, rectangles didn't work for me. I did not. I didn't like this approach to learning how to draw the body. I mean, I get it now, so I can do it, but I hated this approach
Bro,
because this approach, even though it's cool, the issue with it is it lacks gesture for me. It's great with structure, but it lacks gesture. And I think gesture is where all the energy comes from in a drawing that has appeal. It comes from the gesture. Now, there are some exceptionalities. I'm not gonna say that's the case for every drawing because what about optical illusions? Those are very technical drawings. Like the appeal is like the technical execution. So I'm not dissing structure, but I'm saying me personally, I learned better through the flower sack. Like that was my bread and butter. Because then you can like pick where you want to put stuff, and like a lot of the anatomical landmarks kind of you know it kind of like wrote itself out. Like this was a lot easier for me to understand than doing the box thing. Now whenever I get stuck, so those models come in. I use the basic wooden model. Let me tell you something. You're talking about those mannequins. I have a few of those. It's great if you're doing gesture, but you really have to like you have to push your gesture and understanding of like a lot of the structure and how both of them combine. Personally, I wasn't a fan of the box method. I wasn't a fan of the little the wireframe where you do like the circle and the other circle and give it like hip joints. Give it a neck, put the arms in there. The reason why I wasn't a fan of this is because this abstraction did not make sense to me until I learned a little more about where the human body landmarks are. And once I understood what those landmarks were, it was a whole lot more easier for me to like use any of those abstractions. I can draw any one of those abstractions that I showed you, but I prefer the flower sack. That's just my bread and butter. Like I prefer this for drawing the human body.
You know what's funny?
What's that?
I I'm the same way. I don't like trying to draw those other methods. I just don't enjoy. I've sat down and tried to draw multiple times, and every time I try to do it, I just don't enjoy it. So I've always been more comfortable just freehanding out the sketch and then cleaning it up afterwards.
Hmm. And like that's not to say those other abstractions don't help. You can learn from them, but I think the thing that you kind of have to figure out, or at least when I say you, I'm just talking in a general sense. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah, I
directing
got
at
you. I got
anybody.
you.
But I think the thing that people have to figure out is like what clicks for them. What clicked for me was like, hey, flower sack, robot bean, whatever you want to call it, add the gesture first, throw the structure on top. I couldn't do the structure first and then add the gesture. It just didn't work for me.
That makes sense. I think that's how all art is. It's just like, yo, do what's best for you. Use the tool that you find the most comfortable.
Because there really is no right answer.
No, shout out to Bob Ross. You see that right there? The little flower thing
Yeah,
right there?
what? That is what Bob Ross saying, isn't it?
Yep.
May he rest in peace with his little squirrel friends.
Yeah. Hero making a Sukuna Macau.
Make out of
Yeah.
Sukunas. You're doing a CD cover, right? Or the CD
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
art?
doing a CD
Yay.
art. So I dropped the design, I just never dropped the CD. So I'm like, all right, let me knock this one out right quick, and that'll be today's post. This is oh, my music stopped. That's what happened. I'm like, yeah, really quiet.
But yeah, Abby, if you ever really want to like sit down and go over some abstractions, that's what I they were called when I was learning how to draw abstractions because at the end of the day, like all we're doing is translating things that we see with our own senses. So with our two eyes, we see something and we put it down. To some people, it looks more representational. To others, it might not. So in drawing theory, it's called an abstraction. And you kind of treat these abstractions as maps. Then I also use IRL reference models. Yep, which is fun and improved my body drawing. The Wooden model did help as a base for everything, but eventually some of the body drawing did look good to me. Yeah, that's good. You find what works for you. I think some people they're like, yo, I'm gonna go slow, steady. I'm gonna brute force it. This is going to work. Um, I know a person who they understand the landmarks and the abstractions and stuff, but they just go straight in. No gesture, no structural lines. They use the body landmarks as their structure, and then they fill in the gaps as they go, and those gaps just happen to be what you see. And you're just like, wow, that's very impressive. Takes a certain level of mastery, I will say that.
I think once you drew it enough, you kind of just get
You just
used to
draw
it.
it.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like second nature. You're like you sit down and start playing around, and next thing you know, boom, here you go.
Me, I struggle with animals. Um, I still have to kind of like, yes, I could do the whole, the little whatever this is or whatever. But personally, boxes work better for me when it comes to animals because I'm learning the structure of animals still, and then I go back and reinforce my structure with gesture to the point to where okay, I found the somewhere in between that works for me. But it's still a flower sack when it comes to animals for me. It's just a flower sack. That's it, and then I just add the structure on top.
We should all start a gaming channel and win lots of money.
Yes, I like your optimism.
Yeah, right. All
That's
right.
it.
I
Oh,
get.
and then you're telling me the billion-dollar company can actually give me the card so I can go get Chipotle? Heck yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, right.
Cause it's kind of ghetto out in these streets, man.
It's starting to become the meme. It's like, oh yeah, this is what the boss paid me. You guys have a boss? You guys got paid?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I didn't make another layer for that. Bam. Dang. Evie said you're gonna starve still.
Oh my gosh. Listen, hang on a second. We didn't say we had the Outlook card. First
Yeah.
of all, I'm gonna need this aggressive armful penguin to relax. That's very intimidating.
That's crazy. Is that from what's that game called where you're like playing as the bean and trying to knock people off?
I thought
You
you were
know,
gonna say Club Penguin, but then I was like, I'm dating myself if I say that. So too late. I'm cooked. Chat, he fried.
no, it's the bean that they all start out what? Oh, my bad. There we go. Sorry about that. I left my mic far away after crunching on chips. Is this better?
Oh,
Am I louder or back to normal?
probably. He said, okay. Can I turn up a little bit more though, just for your sake? Why not?
No, I just didn't have my mic close to me. It was like it was still far off. That's why I was surprised you could hear me crunching those chips. I'm like I got some alarms, man. I missed one. I'm over here like, oh man, if I don't eat, I'm gonna start hearing that Pokemon faint sound. Come on, it's gonna doo 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 doo. Yo, hero
Oh
fainted.
man, let me tell you something. That right there is like story of my life.
Oh, jeez, not like this.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Okay, hold on, let's see.
I like the multiply. Yeah, I like the multiply.
Yo, it's tell me is not the craziest thing when you have like 3 or 4 different blending modes you can choose between. You're like, I don't know what you want to do.
Yeah, bro, I jump around because I'm like, what's the feeling I want to have here?
Yep, I've been there.
But I think the multiply is it. I think the multiply is it. That's got a very on brand here. Because I can't use this color because I think it is. I guess it could work, but it's something about that blood red that that fits the theme.
Yeah, 'cause that's sleeping on a nutshell, right?
Yeah. Oh man, hold on a second. Yo, you can see my screen, right? I'm gonna zoom in for this.
Yes.
I'm gonna zoom in. So I'm about to show you. This is what he looks like now. This is what he looked like a year ago when I first drew him. Hold on, let me choose a better one. This one,
Whoa. Whoa, the difference is crazy.
right?
Holy crap. Yeah, nah, I like the look at the sensibilities. I know you're in an art block, but you gotta give yourself some credit on that one.
Right? I went back. I was like, ah, man, this face, man, his eyes are giving Ice Spice. I need to like fix.
Not the dead eyes.
Oh, oh. Well, once I made that adjustment, I was like, okay, we're here now. All right. Yeah, this is
And I
gonna
got
be the
another
back of the
animation
CD
that's time me to
case.
do tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna just that'll be tomorrow's problems, honestly.
Okay. I think I need to make the CD now.
Also, Abby, I should note that my favorite subject to draw is people. I don't like drawing anything else.
I am the quite opposite. You know how many people ask me to draw them as spray cans, as a commission? I'm like, bro, I do not like drawing people. People are my least favorite thing to draw as spray cans. And I'm just like, ugh. Like my cousin asked me to draw this person from from Apex, and I'm just like,
Oh, humans.
they're tough, man. To turn to a can, it's like, and then I gotta keep the nozzle up there, and I have to think about them as if I'm gonna 3D print them, where I can twist off the hair without it colliding into things. Like, it's not a small like, oh yeah, there you go. It's like I have to think about it in like the next step. So, it's a pain. Robots, chef kiss. Even though I barely draw them. People with helmets, chef kiss. Love it. A mask, all day. Let's go. A straight up human.
Nah, I'm not rocking with that. Said party foul. Yeah, I mean, I like drawing all those things too, but just my forte is like, if you told me to draw a person, I could probably give me 2 minutes and I could look at a person and just draw them. Like, I like drawing people. I don't like drawing like things though. I hate drawing backgrounds, as you know. I'm not strong at drawing animals. That doesn't mean I don't like drawing them. That's just not my, it's not my strongest subject to draw. That's all.
That's fair.
I like drawing landscapes. I'm getting better with landscapes. Like, I don't like drawing backgrounds, but landscapes are actually becoming a little more like palatable for me. If you put me in like, say, like a warehouse that's got a bunch of rafters at the top and it's a bunch of lines, and man, I get sad. I get sad. I put down my ruler or I'll look up and I'll be like, yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to capture this and it look accurate. And when I was in drawing class in uni, man, there were some people, they couldn't draw for crap, but they could draw the hell out of the room, and I don't know how they did it. I was like, how do you make sense of it? Like, my eyes get crossed, like looking at looking at a bunch of lines intersect each other. They did not have that problem though.
Yeah, that's it right there. That's it. I'm not touching this. That's it. I need to clean up something. Honestly, I think it might just be what they enjoy doing, or it's just like they just gravitate to that more. So I think that might just be one of those things. Like when they know that this is what they want to do, or like this just clicks with them, it makes more sense.
Yeah, because at least for me, what clicked really well was dang near everything else. Drawing people, skulls, you know, just flowers, like trees, all that stuff clicked. But when it came to like the hard surface stuff, I was like, you got it. Actually, my drawing final, like everything was structurally where it needed to be, but it wasn't sitting everything like it was floating. But because I drew it so accurately as far as like the spatial relationships, and I was able to just lay in like a basic grid, it looked like, oh yeah, that's on a shelf. But I was scared to draw the shelf because there was too many shelves intersecting each other, and then you have multiple vanishing points. It gets very technical when you start thinking about perspective and drawing. However, I'm a little more confident in my ability to handle perspective, and I'm probably better at environments and stuff than I think I am. But with that being said, looking at too many intersecting lines makes my eyes cross. Like, that's just, I don't know how people make sense of that type of stuff. It's kind of like how you said though, Hero. Like, people know what it is that they're gonna like draw. When they know they want to do it, they're gonna do it. There's like another guy who was in my class. The guy couldn't draw for anything, but he could draw the heck out of spinal columns. Vertebrae was his ish, bro. He could draw the hell out of a spine. I don't know why he could, but he could, man. It was so cool. I was like, yo, I mean, you putting everybody's spines to shame. That's what I told him. He was like super awkward too. He had like really poor conversation skills. So I was just like, he was like, yeah, like on some Beavis and Butthead too.
Yeah. Not like this. Not on Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, that's kind of how he was. I'm not gonna lie. He was a cool guy though. We were kind of like we drew next to each other. We had like assigned spots, and he was next to me.
Okay. Like it's
And
interesting.
we had one guy who was like a caricature artist at SeaWorld, and he was failing the class, believe it or not. And people couldn't understand why. And I actually understood what the teacher was asking us to do off rip, like from the very first like assignment. They were like, some of you all can draw. Well, some of y'all think you can draw, but you don't actually know how to draw because the act of drawing is like seeing. That's what drawing is. In order to learn how to draw, you have to know how to see. That's kind of what they wanted us to learn. And he was just kind of drawing based off of what he thought he saw, not what he was actually seeing. And my instructor could not stand it. It was so funny. They would get into fights like all the time. People were like, how dare you tell me this doesn't look good? And I do this for a living, bro. And he was just like, oh, okay, well.
Whose class you in?
Being a character artist at you gotta keep being a character artist at SeaWorld with that attitude.
Dang.
I was like, yeah, he didn't stay in the class long. That got dropped. The crazy part was I thought his drawings were really nice. I was like, come on, bro, don't see him out the class. Come on, like he really can draw. He just doesn't get what you're trying to get him to do.
Bro, I had a teacher come next to me while I'm drawing and just sit there. Like, he would never give me feedback in the class. That was the class. He would never give me feedback. He would just stand there. And
Yep.
everybody else would get feedback. And I'm just like, bro, what is going on here? Every class. I'm drawing. He comes stand right next to me, looks at my piece, doesn't say nothing, and then walks away. Next person, start talking to them. So I'm like, bro, what is going on? What is going on here? So then
That means you're doing good.
I guess so, but the weird part is one day he came to me like while I was like drawing, he finally said something. He was just like, you're probably used to people telling you you draw well. I won't give you the satisfaction. And walked away. That's what he told me.
That sounds like some Robert Reedy-ish to do, or the other guy. His name was Chris. I know exactly I probably know who you're talking about.
You
That's
probably do.
crazy.
You probably
I know
do.
exactly who you're talking about. Yeah, that sounds like something he would do.
Bro, I was like, what? I'm just trying to take the class like everybody else, bro. If
Oh,
don't give me feedback.
you know who else you could have had? You could have had Ahern though. I had Ahern, and Ahern never gave me any feedback. He just would always just kind of nod and walk behind me.
Mhm.
And then when it was time to like do like critiques, he'd be like, "Who did this one?" And it would be me, of course. And he'd be like, "Everybody, do this." And I'm like, "Bro, don't do that, because now you're singling me out, and now people are gonna hate me and think that I'm some kind of like try hard sweat when I'm really not. I just want to get better at drawing. I wanted to get better at drawing. I got into college and I had the same mentality some people had, like, oh, well, I'm in college for art, so clearly I'm good at drawing, right? So what do I need to take a drawing class for? Like, it's easy to have that logic, but it's just like, well, if I paid for it and there's something to teach, then I need to find something to learn. That's how I looked at it.
That makes sense.
And sure enough, man, that elevated my confidence went up from that class. I wish I would have learned more like draftman tricks, like things that, make abstractions and understanding things a little bit easier. But it put me on a good start. I will say that. And then I had the second part of the drawing course, and it was taught by a TA, and the TA was just like, I really don't have much to teach you. And I was like, oh, that sucks, because I was hoping to learn something. I was trying to get better and push myself. But he was like, yeah, I got nothing.
Dang.
He said, what do you want to work in? I was like, I want to work in animation. He was like, oh, okay, well, my goal for you would be to just have more confident or lines with more intent. He said, you have really good lines and they're very intentful, but you're sculpting. And he's like, you're not a cleanup artist. you're gonna be laying down several drawings at a time. You got to get faster. So for him, for me, my thing was like speed, which I learned in that class. Speed for me wasn't about actually like how fast I put down a line. It was more about like how quick I made that decision and how efficient the technique was. And that is what my speed became. I think that's what speed is in general when you're drawing. Saying people try hard to get a class where everyone should be trying their hardest to learn anyways, bro. Look, I'm just gonna blame it on the medulla oblongatas. That's what I'm gonna blame it on. Because the last thing you want is like to be in the class and then everybody's like, "Oh, you're like the teacher's pet," and it's just like I wasn't even trying to be the teacher's pet. I was just doing what I was asked to do, just following directions.
No,
But
no,
I had
no,
a
no.
I had a I got a
Try
pretty
hard.
cool reputation for it. So
You're doing too much. No one told you to do all this.
and then when I got into character animation heads, it was like they were like I was the person who wasn't afraid to draw stuff. I was like the one who I was the one who draws. Like that was me. Everybody else could draw too. Like man, I loved well, I don't want to dox him, but our mutual friend, clean draftsman. I'm like they need to draw more. I never seen them draw.
First letter of the name?
A.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Y'all are. Yes.
I had to
you
figure
know
out
what-
because I had to figure
Yeah.
out because we have a lot of mutuals though.
We do have a lot of mutuals, but our main mutual.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, like I was the one in class and be like, yeah, you're not afraid to draw anything, perspective, like anything. You're just trying to tackle it. I was like, well, I just know if I don't know how to draw something, I just know how to look at it. That's it. Once I know what I'm looking at, then I can draw it.
And I tell you, I'm
That's
trying
what
to
we're
get our
supposed to take
mutual
away
to
from that
draw
class.
more. I'm trying to get our mutual to draw
man,
more.
They're good. I don't know why they won't. I'm like, yo, just do it.
Comes so naturally. I'm just like, bro, you have a great like art Instagram. You can do like just you do it every day. Like at work, you'll doodle something, just take a photo of it and throw it up there. Like I saw this dude who has an Instagram, and the whole Instagram, by the by, is nothing but sticky note art.
Yup. That's the best type of art too.
Yeah, they have like 413K followers.
Sheesh.
This is
Oh.
that page actually gave me like the people are overthinking this like crazy for no reason. Like here, I'm gonna drop the link to you on Discord, but like when I saw this, oh no, my bad. It's 422K now. My bad.
Oh wow.
I'll put some respect on their name. But any time that I'm like, oh man, it's like nope, mm. There you go. I send it to you.
Let me see this. Oh wow. It's you know what it is though too. It has not to take away from what they're doing. It's the storytelling.
Is it?
It's the storytelling. They're like the funnies that you would see in the comic strip.
In the comments,
newspaper.
that's what it is?
Yeah, man, it's the storytelling.
Oh, okay. You know how many people
Because
have gotten tattoos of these things?
Yeah, because I mean, if you're looking at it, like, let's be real. Put this next to like an artist who is, I guess, more so doing something different. They will tell you this person, as far as draftsmanship, they don't know this person's full skill, first of all. So let me put that out there. This person's probably really good at what they do, but this is the thing that they like to do more of. So they do it and they do it well. Like I love this piece that I'm looking at with the cat with the breakfast. I'm gonna have my breakfast, cream cheese, bagel, little squat, clack. Like that's funny to me because that's a vibe. Like I get it.
Like this is literally me. I'm like the one in the friend group who will like never turn down a bagel. So like this I totally get. And stuff like this is just like, yeah, this is a storytelling thing. Because if none of this were here and it was just him doing this, I still would think it's cool, but I'd be like, oh okay. And I move on. But I
Okay.
like there's something about it that makes me look at it and I'm like, oh wow, like it ain't the font, but it's just like there's a thing happening that makes me ask questions. And I think that's what makes it that's good storytelling. It makes me ask a question.
Okay, okay. Like once
Like
you said
the
like
cat
it's like the old school comics, okay. Like the comic like the newspaper funnies where you
yeah,
get like three
yeah,
panels.
it's like
I'm here now.
yeah,
I'm
those are
here.
great. I love it. I love it. These are great. And you know, it's crazy. Like in our current like model of media consumption, we probably that's something that we miss it. We don't even know we miss it. Because I miss the funnies, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
That's why you gotta follow comic book artists, that's all. Follow a few comic book artists, bada beam, bada boom.
But you are right though. Like seeing this art is like, yeah, uh, everything's overcomplicated compared to what they figured out.
Yeah, I'm over here like, bro, I can,
Like, I can do this,
I could do
and
this.
then you and then you proceed to do it.
Yeah, right.
It proceeds to do it. That's funny. Um, so I don't know if Ebby's still here, but I can give him a tip about um what I was talking about when I talk about like understanding like the body through gesture. So this character's got an open stride. Something to keep in mind about legs, or just design for the human body in general. A lot of things actually, but if you're talking about the body is a series of rhythms and tapers. So when you draw a leg, it's not just like a tube. It can be a tube, but I personally, that's a stylistic choice. You can do a tube. There's nothing wrong with it, but you got to find how to make it like an appealing thing. Um, when I draw legs, there's always a complex side and a simple side. Like that's the gist of design in general. So everything you're looking at, you're also designing it because it's an abstraction. If you can get in your head, okay, there's a push and pull, a complex side, a simple side. One side holds the tension and the force, the other side holds the slack or has the slack. Then you kind of can start like understanding where landmarks are. And then once you understand where landmarks are, then that's kind of when everything kind of really starts to click. You said, I see, I draw only tubes. Yeah, so there's nothing wrong with tubes, right? So here, I'll show you an example. Say I do like a underdrawing, right? And we say this is a leg. This can be a leg or an arm or whatever you want it to be, but you always want one side to be a little more complex. It needs to have a design to it. And then the other side can be simple. You don't really have to overcomplicate it. One side simple, one side complex. Now the complex side can get as complex as you want it to get, but in doing so, you end up with a leg that is designed of some sort. So that's why I'm kind of like, that's a gestural like design thing. That's not necessarily just the structure thing. The tube is the structure. Now you have to design around the structure. Yeah, I say draw human models all day, every day. Oh, that alarm going off. It's time for you to get off, isn't it?
That's the food alarm. Every 2 hours I eat.
Oh man, you got a different dietary regimen than I do. I'm tripping. I'm not eating enough. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, man, it starts the moment I wake up. The moment I wake up, eat my first meal. This is a pre-workout meal. Go to the gym. 2 hours later, it's the next meal.
Yeah, Ebby. So let's say we did an arm, right? It's like kind of like the same like principle. So you can, I think the wooden mannequin looks something like this when you have the arm. It's I don't know. I have a bunch of wooden mannequins, but if I remember, their arms look like this. But the whole point is you're as the artist or the person making the creative decision, you have enough wherewithal to kind of understand the landmarks. So yeah, we call this the shoulder, but the shoulder actually has like it's composed of like your scapula and your clavicle, and then the way the muscles wrap around where they intersect, which is the oh well, you know what? That's too much. That's too much information. You don't need all that information. All you need to know is you got a shoulder, you got a tricep, you got a straight line here, bicep. So you got this push and pull thing going on, right? Same thing with your brachial radialis and all that stuff. Look, I know some of the stuff, but that's not important. The important part is you understand that you have to design these things on top of the structure. And I think that's kind of where like some people get tripped up. They're like, I don't know how to draw this better. And it's just like, well, you got to understand the design of like the anatomy and stuff like that. But once you get it, it's simple, it's super simple. For me, it was just a structure making sense, which came to me after trying to draw more complex poses. I say I need to draw people from bones to nervous system to skin. I mean, if you need to draw them that way to understand it, go for it. I personally, I just needed like a map, like a little road map. Like, okay, like, so I told you I use like the flour sack, right? Or we can just say like a tapered, like two trapezoids stacked on top of each other. What worked for me was, okay, understanding the map. I can chop this in half, right? This part just became the rib cage. I can chop the bottom part in half. This part just became the pelvis. So now you got the rule of three going on there. So that like there's another like design element right there, right? Then I understood like your landmark. So you got your sternum, right? I mean, you have your clavicle. Put that in there, and you know the shoulders will attach right there, which is really neat. Your trapezius muscles, they connect somewhere here. So you know people kind of like to do the rib cage like this, but if you don't know where to put the anatomy for the rib cage, then you're kind of like, oh, I hope this goes here. And then you can, you know, your pelvis. I like to oversimplify it. I just make it underwear, but you can do the whole bowl if you want. You can do the whole. I mean, me personally, I think this is just way too much for understanding how the pelvis is built. That you're not gonna draw that realistically in every angle. That's just kind of ridiculous. But yeah, just doing like a little flour sack, or if you want to call it just two trapezoids stuck on top of each other because they do a little taper. And then you can understand more landmarks, like where the pectoral goes. Like, I mean, I don't have to do a straight line. I can do one of those. You know, the deltoid insertion. So what a lot of people don't know is your bicep actually inserts on the outside of your arm, which is crazy to think about. Well, not your bicep, but your pectoral. So your pectoral muscle actually like extends like all the way out here somewhere, which is insane to me. But it makes sense because our arms have a lot of movement, have a lot of like motion. It makes sense that your pecs would be connected to like somewhere outside where your deltoid is connected. So I always thought that was cool. And then you can like find little. There's so many things. You got your iliac crest. You got all these. You can have repeating rhythms. So even if you don't know anatomy, you can just look for rhythms and just kind of make up some of the anatomy, and it will still look right. Draw the ab boxes if you want. Like you can do so many things once you understand like the map. To me it was a map that made more sense. And this all started with a flour sack. And this is even a great drawing, but like this is just I'm just trying to illustrate the point. Like I think there's layers to it. But me personally I'd never learned how to draw the body from doing these. And I didn't really learn how to draw the body that way from the wooden mannequin either. I learned about gesture though. Like having like instead of having a straight line or a line of action, you know, having like something a little dynamic helps. So we draw a flour sack, right? We can kind of do something like this. Now we're getting some contrapposto in there, right? This is like I said, just a crappy drawing, but it's a drawing nonetheless. It's my shorthand for bad drawing. I see. I need to draw people from both. That's what I was doing mostly, gesture drawings. Yeah, keep it up. Um, I got some channels that I like to look at, or I learned from when I was kind of getting into like gesture drawing. But the way I draw gesture, isn't how I draw everything, but the intent is what you want to learn from like doing the gesture drawings. At least that's what worked for me. But more importantly, it's about having fun. At least I feel like it's about having fun. You're not gonna be able to draw from a place of frustration. At least I can't. When I'm frustrated, some people can just take that pain and just roll with it, man. I'd be sitting up here like, nah, I don't want to hear it. I know he has a tie on and everything like that, but I don't think that detail is relevant right now. I'll just do a straight line.
All right. That makes sense. All right. Now live.
For what I figured out, he said no first, no fun, only money, all the money. Evie, we talked about this. I don't think there's been a day where I've woken up and been like, I'm so excited to make money. You know how I view money? I view money is very similar to how I view food. Like if I didn't have to have it, then I wouldn't. I like food for the taste,
That's
not that it
crazy.
actually fuels me. Nah,
That's
because some people
no.
eat food. Some people eat food for sustenance, and I'm just like, I like food because it tastes good. Y'all actually like food, and even if it don't taste good, like what? I hate food if it don't taste good.
I mean, that's what being on a meal plan is. Just eating the food for energy.
That's fine. I'm just not one of them people. I'm not
That's
on the meal
fair.
plan. I can't do it. I'm like, yeah,
That's
nah.
fair. That's fair. I don't actually know how I want. What color scheme do I want to use this time? Time to use my handy dandy reference.
Oh, you got the color palettes.
Yeah, I'm about to pull it up right now.
Nice.
Goodbye, Apple Pencil.
Oh, did it die?
No, I dropped it.
Oh, my Apple Pencil dies like every 5 minutes. I need to get a new iPad. My iPad doesn't hold the charge for like more than like a couple. Well, it charges, but like if I'm depending on what I'm working on, it'll only last for like maybe 3 hours. Then it dies. I'm like, aren't you supposed to last for like at least 6 hours?
I don't know. If I'm using a Nomad scope, this is not lasting that long. Nomad scope
Yeah.
immediately starts to eat away at it.
Give you like what? For me, it gives me I get an hour tops in Nomad Scope.
Yeah.
Right before it tells me it's in low power mode. I'm like, dang, already?
That sounds about right. All right, so I have a few color schemes over here.
I have a question. Are you watching Witch Hat Atelier
I'm not.
by any chance? Oh man, I didn't think I would like it, but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah?
It's kind of like Free Room Beyond Journey's End. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I
Okay.
didn't think I would like it that much, but I'm like, dang, this is actually really cool.
Like, to be honest, I've only been watching. The only thing I've been watching is Smallville. I've been working my way through Smallville.
Oh yeah, you told me that. I remember now.
Yeah.
Dang, do I want to just finish out the cycle? What time is it? I'm at my 3 hour mark. I think I need to go ahead and pause it. Need to go ahead and call it. But I hate calling it, especially when I'm in the groove. But I mean, the first four drawings look good.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, that look, yeah,
Yeah,
that like that
that's
looks.
smooth.
So now I have like two more drawings to do. Um, or do I? No, yeah, because I did like 6 drawings. So I have two more drawings to do, and then it'll be done. It'll be a complete cycle. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. 1 minute overtime. Let's go out of here. Here comes the uppercut. I love this uppercut emote. It cracks me up. Oh man. But let me check in with Hez. Go full screen, see what you got going on.
Yeah, this is it right here. Yeah, did my stream freeze? Oh, I'm seeing latency. That's what I'm seeing. Well, yeah, this is what I have right now. It's just a lot of random
Yeah.
stuff. But that's the nature of this. Just to get back to drawing.
So, as if I had to say where you would fall in the animation pipeline, if you were somebody who worked in animation, I would put you as somewhere in on the designer team. You'd be part of VizDev for sure, but more specifically, you'd probably be a prop designer.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about how you feel about backgrounds, but if characters aren't your thing because you don't like drawing faces or people like that, you probably would fall in the realm of like a prop designer. I've seen some pretty gnarly props out there too. But also prop designers get to do cool things, and it's like it lines up kind of with game dev. Like you do a lot of prototyping in 3D spaces before you actually design the actual prop.
Okay.
Which
Yeah, I can see that.
I think that's dope. I think that's dope. But I could definitely see you in that realm if I had to say where you would be in the animation pipeline.
Huh.
I know where I'd be in the game pipeline. No, I don't. But it probably wouldn't be anything to do with the program. Oh man, I always saw myself as on game teams as somewhere on the art team, but I'm not sure where on the art team.
I mean, we do have animation in art.
Oh,
If you
well,
wanted to
there
get
you
your
go.
hands dirty with 3D animation.
Well, I actually don't mind 3D animation. The thing I don't like is modeling and rigging.
Well, you don't have to do that inside of game dev.
Exactly.
There's a person that does
Yeah.
that. You just get to sit back, give them feedback when the thing doesn't work the way you want it to.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. But
I
also, I think
mean,
to be that member on the team, you also need to be really good at what you do to be that person making that type of demand. At least I feel like you do.
no,
No?
no. Because the thing is, the rigging artist makes the tool for you, and if it doesn't feel good for you to use, then they have to fix it.
Yeah, that's dope. That is dope. Hey, you know what's crazy? When I was like interested in being a 3D animator at one point. I was told that some of the tests I would get, they give you a broken rig just to see what you can do with it, and I was like, that's stupid because when you're on the production, the other rig breaks, but you can just tell somebody to fix it. Why would you give me a rig that doesn't work? But I guess there's gonna be cases where you're, animating something and you got to use a lot of cheats and workarounds in order to get it to be appealing. So I understand that.
Or it's just they give you a broken rig to see, because like if you can kill it with a broken rig, you can kill it with the best rig.
That's also true.
So that's pretty much where it actually comes in. It's like, oh, well, we gave him a broken rig, and he knocked this mess out of the park. So I think he can handle anything we give him. Cause like I've had like I've brought on an animator a few times. Disco Chief,
Alright.
what's poppin'?
Yo, what's up? Chief comes to the end of my stream. What's good with you, Chief?
Yeah, right.
Chief is one of the homies I also game with. We game together.
Okay.
Actually, you know Chief in real life though. Then
What's
we do have a
poppin'?
lot of mutual. You know Chief in real life.
Yeah, gave up my government. God dang, man. What's poppin' though? What's poppin' though? Yeah.
Yes, he does know you.
Yeah. I told you we
But
got quite a few
we were
mutuals.
we're doing a collab stream, Chief. Doing some art stuff, and man, I got a lot done this stream. However, I have more to do, but I need to go eat food. So I'm actually about to hop off. Did you already leave for work, my G? You at work already?
I don't even.
I would say the stream's going really well. We had a new follower. Big shout out to Jonas.
Yeah.
And we had a few hot takes. It was a nice little discussion today. Hopefully, the like button broke on your TikTok stream again, because that would be fantastic.
Now this one
Nice.
didn't go too hot this
Yeah,
time.
we had the hot takes. We talked about AI a little bit, you know. We talked about, you know, a little bit of anime. We talked about general media consumption. Some of the same stuff we always talk about, but the takes are always slightly different. We talked about today. Has learned about the animatic phase of an animation, and what, you know, prototyping in animation looks very different than prototyping in game development. So that's something that we both learned is different. Yeah, play it back. Play it back. You won't be sorry.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff inside of here. I think we had some really good streams. Like our conversations kind of just go like everywhere,
They
really
really do.
organically. So it's like, oh, okay.
We learned that Ebby really is not rocking with the vampire IP thing that I'm working on right now, and that's all right. That's all right. We respect it. The thing about opinions is you ain't gotta like the opinion, but you can still respect the person.
Yeah.
Now there is exceptionality to that, because PDFs and terrible people will not be tolerated. Not for me, at
100%.
least.
100%.
Like that's an opinion, but you're actually wrong. Like you're wrong. You're a bad person. So no. But yeah, there's exceptionalities, but for the most part, yes. Also, Ebby said it costs millions to run a stream. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna hop off and get some food, y'all. Huge shout out to Are You Hero. Thank you for having me, and thank you for knocking.
No problem. No
Huge shout out to
problem.
Ebby. Thank you for popping in and editing alongside us. I know you weren't here for long, Chief, but once again, much love, man.
Thanks for the
Um,
sub.
Once you all, you know, turn the notification on, make sure you know we're going live next time, and we will catch you in the next stream. Well, at least I will. Hez might still be going.
No,
I'll
I'm
catch y'all
gonna.
later.
No, we're getting lunch, bro. We're getting lunch. I'm starving. I'm starving. I really need to eat. Like those chips did nothing. So I'm gonna end over here too. Thanks for letting me knock on your stream. I'll be back again. Most likely this evening to play Dead as Disco or
Nice.
Hogwarts. I don't know which one. This time I promise I won't accidentally drink my melatonin water so that I could actually play. So,
And yeah, y'all tune in.
bet.
Shoot, me and Hez will try to coordinate another collab stream. I'll shoot you my schedule for next week if we got any time.
Oh yeah,
But
anytime
yeah,
after Monday, yeah, I'll be back and ready to stream again. So,
yes sir.
all right. Until next time,
Y'all
I'll
be
catch
easy.
you all
Peace
on the
out.
flip. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You get to watch me die a lot. So, all right. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.
Flex, I do work. Six, I'm like Mike. He's out of sight. Woo, you done got me pipe. Two man like Ike. Six out the spot. Into the night. Yeah. I'm shaking the drum. I'm still up on top. I've been had to bop. The devil my heart. Can't pay me to Can't pay me to stop. My God at the top. We gon' praise our way out the grave, dog. Living, speaking praise God, walking out the graveyard back to life. I serve, follow your word, see with new sight through the night. Yeah, this life I'm living, all the advice been tipped in. That thing gave me that grip, no slipping. Out of my mind when tripping. My mind. Tell me take two when I'm on one. That look like no one. Kept it real till I your son. Yeah. Living, speaking, praise God, walking out the graveyard back to life. I serve, follow your word, see with new sight into the night. Still outside, still outside. I just still outside, still outside. Tame Impala, Tame Impala, stay outside. And I'm still outside, I'm still outside, still outside.